The Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association, also known as Majlis Khuddamul Ahmadiyya UK, held their annual National Ijtema from Friday the 6th to Sunday the 8th of September 2019. The three-day flagship event brought together members of the Youth Association from across the UK to the Ijtema site in Hampshire in the southeast of England. This year the National Ijtema was held in Country Market, located in Borden, Hampshire. The site is located close to Hadiqatul Mehdi, where the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community UK holds their annual convention known as Jalsa Salana. The theme of this year's event was the existence of God. The event promoted the belief and worship of God throughout the event in its programs and sessions. The event began with the Friday sermon prayer led by the worldwide head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, may Allah be his helper, from Masjid Mubarak in Islamabad, Tilford. This was relayed to the Ijtema site via live satellite broadcast on MTA International. The event was formally inaugurated with the welcome address by the National President of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community UK, Mr. Rafiq Ahmed Hayat.
When we pray, sometimes Allah communicates directly and tells you immediately what is the right path and what is the wrong path. And sometimes He fills your heart with a certain condition that defines what is the right path or not. So when you have satisfaction, sometimes through prayer, that is sometimes the signal that Allah the Almighty has listened to your prayer and has answered it.
Both academic and sport competitions started on Friday straight after the opening session. Participants from across the UK took part in Tilawat, Nazm, prepared speeches in both English and Urdu, as well as Hadith competitions. The popular regional team presentations were also held along with the team quiz, which featured over 19 qiyadats. The sports competitions included football, cricket, volleyball and shot put as well as others. On Saturday evening after Isha Namaz, there was a special sitting with Sahibzada Mirza Waqas Ahmad Sahib, former national president of Majlis Khuddamul Ahmadiyya UK, who gave an account of some of the personal experiences and guidances for Khuddam and Atfal. Throughout the 3 days, attendees were presented with other forms of educational entertainment offered in the National Ijtema. This included the Hub, which continues to grow every year. The Discovery Zone offered attendees a variety of exhibitions from the Royal Air Force, the Review of Religions, IAAE, Humanity First, and many other exhibitors. Attendees also had the opportunity to listen to interesting talks and presentations in the Discovery Zone's auditorium. This was a new feature for this year's Ijtema. An indoor and outdoor activity area was set up with a wide range of challenging games and fun activities to keep the younger Atfal entertained. The National President of Majlis Khuddamul Ahmadiyya UK, Mr. Abdul Quddus Arif, presented an address on Saturday afternoon on the topic of the existence of God. A total of 6,190 members attended this year's National Ijtema across the 3 days. The highlight of the event was the presence of the worldwide head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community on the final day, where he performed the flag hoisting ceremony and led the concluding session. The session began with a recitation of the Holy Quran.
عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم.
Followed by an event report by the National President of Majlis Khuddamul Ahmadiyya UK, Mr. Abdul Quddus Arif.
I would like to thank all the members of the Ijtema Committee led by Naib Sadr Sahib, Yusuf Tab Sahib, who was the Nazmi Alba for this year's Ijtema. Beloved Huzoor, on behalf of the Majlis, I would like to thank Huzoor for the love and affection he has shown to us by gracing us with his presence at this Ijtema. We pray that Allah gives us the capacity to fulfill our obligations and exceed the expectations of our beloved Huzoor. In this regard, on behalf of the Majlis, I request Huzoor's continuous prayers for the Majlis, that we always work in accordance with the vision and directives of Hazrat Khalifatul Masih.
His Holiness presented prizes to winners of the National Al-Mayanami for various categories of local and regional Khuddam and Atfal. The Northwest region was awarded Best Region for Atfal, and the Masroor region was awarded Best Region for Khuddam. The award for the highest achieving Qiyadat in the UK, the Al-Mayanami, for Atfal was awarded to Huddersfield South. For Khuddam, the Al-Maynami was awarded for Best Qiyadat to Wimbledon Park. His Holiness Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, may Allah be his helper, delivered the concluding address.
Your main focus at the Ijtema and throughout the year should always be on increasing your spirituality and religious knowledge. In order to gain secular knowledge and to advance in education, the majority of Ahmadi youth study very hard. However, in many cases, the same effort and struggle is not being made for the sake of gaining religious knowledge. Hence, the main reason we hold jalsas and ijtemas is so that all the participants can join together to elevate their spiritual and moral standards and increase their religious knowledge, and to recognize that they should continually seek to better themselves.
His Holiness concluded the Ijtema with a silent prayer. This report is brought to you from MT International, UK studios in London.